bringing you all the sports economic news from around the globe.
3, 2, 1. Broadcasting tape delayed from Cushing, Oklahoma, just down the road from Oklahoma City, where the Oklahoma City Thunder are taking on the Memphis Grizzlies in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. The sports economy news is on. Stand by for news. The art of tanking. That's why we're in Cushing, Oklahoma today. Because I have an article that is from MSN Sports by a person named Alex Schiffer. It's titled, Unorthodox OKC. The Thunder redefined tanking to become NBA's best. They didn't redefine tanking. Tanking's been around for as long as I've been alive. So let's read on and see what Alex has to say. This weekend, Oklahoma City began its best chance at a championship since Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook led the Thunder to the NBA Finals against LeBron James's Heat in 2012. In the decade plus since, they've forged an identity that can best be described as reinventing the meaning of tanking at the expense of just about everything. And the fans are the people that suffer. Why do they suffer? Because you're putting on a team that you're still charging the same rates for you know they're going to finish under 500. So you go out there and you're like, well, they're going to probably lose this game. So you're really going to watch the other team play because, hey, best team comes to town. Miami comes to town. The Lakers come to town. Dallas comes to town. We want to see these teams play and beat our team because we're tanking. And as Alex says, we're redefining tanking, taking it to a new level. So why do you tank? You tank, as Alex says, to accumulate an arsenal of first-round draft picks and play the waiting game. And who's, like I just said, who suffers during the waiting game? The fans. Oh, well, this is the way it is, and it will just never end. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Is, quote, tanking a new idea in sports? No. As I said, this has been going on for as long as I've been alive. Are most teams successful at rebuilding with all the high draft picks they get when they tank? No. Remember, when you tank, you get high draft picks, but you also have to trade and do other certain things to get a team that's cohesive. Here are two examples of teams that are just consistently bad and never seem to figure out how to be good. The Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. They've had success, but it's very sporadic. And here's why. Teams that tank and teams that are consistently bad, because they need leadership. And it doesn't matter what you've got. If you don't have good leadership, your tanking will never, ever work. Oklahoma City, as Alex just said, has been tanking for a decade. That's a decade. That's 10 years, 10 seasons, and you finally have got it together. I'll use an example of somebody who has good leadership, not now, but then, and they worked it out pretty good, pretty fast. In 1988, the Dallas Cowboys won one football game, one. And by 1993, they won a Super Bowl. It didn't take them 10 years because they had good leadership. Good leadership will get you far because you get good draft picks, you make good trades, you take advantage of other teams who are not that smart. Trust me, there are a lot of owners out there that just aren't that smart. Take Tampa Bay, for example, and all the struggles they're going through with their stadium deal. Oh, anyway, I don't want to get into that. Did a show about that. You ought to look into it. And there are other teams that have good leadership and other teams that had poor leadership. And all the time, the teams that have poor leadership, the fans have to suffer. I use the St. Louis Cardinals, for example, this year. The fans aren't going to the games. If you look at the stadium, it's empty. And this is the St. Louis Cardinals, who have a really, really good fan base. But they decided to sit it out because they want to send a message to the owner, hey, you should improve the team. So, in my opinion, you can tank all you want, but if your leadership is awful, you're just going to stay in a rut. And everybody knows a team, Pittsburgh Pirates, for example. they're referred to as the AAA team for the New York Yankees. Well, that's all I have for today, folks. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. And we need a gazillion dollars so we can do something positive with it. So long, everybody.
So long, everybody.